Some souls are born with stardust in their veins, untouched by ruin, unbent by storm. From the first breath they walk this world wrapped in the veils of protection, guided by forces unseen, favored by the whispers of fate. The universe, in all its ancient wisdom, marks certain signs with celestial favor, granting them uncanny luck, near miraculous recoveries, and a resilience that confounds even the harshest trials. These chosen ones are not immune to darkness, but they are rarely consumed by it. While others stumble, they are lifted. While many sink, they rise. If you feel the pull of destiny around you, comment your date of birth and zodiac sign. We're listening. These are the souls kissed by Providence, those who walk between worlds, hearing echoes in the silence, receiving guidance in the hush between lightning strikes. Every misstep becomes a lesson that serves them. Every fall becomes the ground from which they soar higher. They are not chosen because they are perfect, but because their paths serve a purpose written in the ether. For Aries, this divine shield is fierce and unwavering. These are the warriors of the Zodiac, and the cosmos seems to know it. When Aries steps forward, even the storm hesitates. They may live boldly, even recklessly at times. But when danger approaches, something always intervenes. Whether it's a lucky twist of fate, a stranger appearing just in time, or a sudden spark of intuition that shifts their path, Aries never walks entirely alone. Misfortune can glance off them like a dull blade, and even when they fall, they rise more triumphant than before. Some call it luck, others call it instinct, but those attuned to the hidden currents know it's the hand of the divine. And if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the Witch's Prophecy, where omens speak and stars reveal their secrets. They do not cower before adversity. Instead, they ignite. A fire lives inside them, ancient and luminous, fed not only by passion, but by the sacred pulse of divine guardianship. The battles they face are not less fierce, but fate ensures they are never abandoned. Even at the edge of chaos, Aries finds an unexpected ally, a sudden shift in wind, a voice that tells them, now is not the time to fall. Gemini dances with fate like a breeze through leaves, restless, playful, and always moving towards something brighter. They chase the new, the exciting, the unexplored, and oddly enough, the path ahead always seems to open for them, no matter how chaotic it gets. Challenges that would unravel others become fleeting detours for Gemini. Their lives transform with sudden, unexpected ease, as though invisible architects are rearranging the structure of destiny just for them. They believe it's their positive mindset or sharp intuition, but the truth runs deeper. Their lives are subtly choreographed by higher forces that see beyond logic or effort. Even in times of turmoil, Geminis find themselves at the edge of miracles. Dual-natured and endlessly curious, Geminis move through the veils of possibility like wind through open windows. Their minds catch whispers of fate long before others notice the shift. They speak a language of energy, of subtle signs, streetlights flickering at the right moment, messages hidden in conversations. They aren't just lucky, they are attuned, and the universe responds to their inner frequency. Then there is Leo, radiant, fearless, and seemingly untouchable. The universe does not merely protect Leos, it often exalts them. Time and again, they leap before they look, chase wild ideas, or dive into dramatic turns, yet things almost always work in their favor. It's not that they never suffer, but somehow the suffering refines them, never breaks them. Opportunities appear as if summoned by desire alone. Allies gather around them like moths to flame. Karmic storms pass overhead, leaving Leo scorched but never consumed. Their charm opens doors, their courage keeps them moving, and behind it all, the stars seem to whisper, "This one belongs to us." If you're feeling the resonance of this vision, light a digital candle by liking this video. May your path be marked with clarity. Their charisma isn't just magnetic, It's celestial. Even when reckless choices place them in peril, Leos land on their feet like felines spun from gold-threaded constellations. Their radiance is a lighthouse for fortune itself, guiding miracles to their door. They take risks that would crush others, but heaven seems to smile on their defiance, wrapping them in cloaks of invincibility just when they need it most. For Virgo, protection arrives quietly, like a soft breeze that shifts the moment just in time. They don't always realize how guided they are, because their practical minds look for reason, not miracles. But still, they are rarely caught off guard. They appear where they need to be, when they need to be there. Their timing defies logic. Virgos possess a subtle foresight, an ability to step aside just before the landslide begins, to notice the shadow before it falls. When crisis comes for the masses, Virgos often endure with minimal loss, anchored by intuition, shielded by unseen guardians. They may not seek divine favor, but it finds them nonetheless, especially when the stakes are highest and the soul is tested. They may seem grounded, skeptical even, yet their roots extend into the undercurrent of divine orchestration. They read omens in routine, make magic from patterns, and solve the puzzles life throws their way with eerie timing. When calamity descends, it often skirts around them like water around stone. Not because they are shielded, but because they are always prepared, warned by dreams or by gut feelings they don't entirely understand. And finally, Sagittarius, the seers of the Zodiac, the messengers of cosmic insight. There is something deeply mystical about their connection to divine timing. Sagittarians sense danger before it appears, not through fear, but through an unspoken knowing. Their optimism is not naivety, it's born from a trust that the universe will respond when they call. And it often does. They can speak an intention aloud and soon find doors swinging open. They help others without fanfare, shifting destinies with a word or a gesture, often unaware of how deeply their presence changes the current. Through them, warnings are delivered, truths unveiled and fates redirected. They are both guided and guiding, and even when the road gets dark, their inner compass aligns them once more with the path of light. Their arrows aren't just aimed at success, they pierce through illusion. With each intention they cast, the cosmos responds, rearranging itself in subtle synchronicities. The clockwork of destiny seems to chime in their favor. They are often the accidental prophets, delivering truths they barely know they're carrying. Through them, the divine broadcasts not only warnings, but hope, clarity, and correction. But understand this, divine protection does not mean a life without suffering. These signs feel pain, endure heartache, and face loss. The difference is, they do not walk alone. The veil parts for them in ways others can't always see. Their burdens are met with unexpected blessings. Their trials alchemize into strength. It's not just about luck, it's about sacred contracts written long before this life began. Their souls carry markings, sigils unseen, that draw guardian forces like stars to the night sky. Protection, in this sense, is not a shield that blocks all pain. It is a compass that realigns the journey after every storm. These signs are not spared the test, but they are given a deeper script. Their suffering is never wasted, their tears are not ignored. They are heard in the ether, and answers, though sometimes delayed, always arrive. Whether you're one of these signs or simply drawn to their stories, know that protection is not always loud. Sometimes it's the gut feeling that saves you, the delay that kept you from harm, the dream that nudged you toward a different choice. These are the subtle spells the universe casts for those it holds dear. The sacred doesn't shout, it whispers. Through feathers at your feet, through dreams that echo for days, through candles that flicker without breeze. Stay open, stay watchful. And when you feel the goosebumps rise without cause, remember, your soul may be in conversation with the divine. Your life may already be part of the prophecy. So light a candle. Reflect in the mirror. Watch for the signs written in smoke, dream, and shadow. And if you feel your life has been cradled by luck, too precise to be chance, you may be among the chosen. Tap like if you've ever felt the nudge of something greater. And be sure to subscribe to The Witch's Prophecy, where every sign has a story and every soul is part of the spell.